some too rich, middle-aged douchebag who was so bored with his life that he needed to be entertained with novelties like singing bunny rabbits. He'd close the door when she finished, text his main squeeze some emoticon-heavy thank you, and forget all about this little diversion on his way to play indoor tennis. Roxy's gaze tracked down lower on the note in her hand, and she felt an uncomfortable kick of unease in her belly. She'd met her new boss at a tiny office in Alphabet City, surprised to find a dude only slightly older than herself running the operation. Always suspicious, she'd asked him how he kept the place afloat. There couldn't be that high of a demand for singing telegrams, right? He laughed, explaining that singing bunnies only accounted for 1/10 of their income. The rest came in the form of stripograms. She'd done her best to appear flattered when he'd told her she'd be perfect for it. Would she go that far? Taking her clothes off for strangers paid a damn sight more than $60. It would be so easy for her to take that leap. As an actress, she had the ability to detach herself and become someone else. Being the object of attention didn't bother her. It was what she trained herself for. That kind of income would guarantee her a place to live, allow her to continue auditioning without worrying about her next meal. So why the hesitation? She ran a thumb over the rates young dude boss had jotted down on the slip of paper. $200 for each 10-minute performance. God, the security she would feel with that kind of money. And yet, something told her that once she took that step, once she started taking off her clothes, she would never stop. It would become a necessity instead of a temporary patch-up of her shitstorm cloud. Think about it later, when you're not dressed like the fucking Trix rabbit. Roxy took a deep, fortifying breath, the same one she took before every audition. She wrapped her steady fingers around the brass door knocker and rapped it against the wood twice. A frown marred her forehead when she heard a miserable groan come from inside the apartment. It sounded like a young groan. Maybe the douchebag had a son. Oh, cool. She definitely wanted to do this in front of someone in her age group. Perfect. Her sarcastic thought bubble burst over her head when the door swung open, revealing a guy. A hot-as-hell guy. A naked except for unbuttoned jeans guy. Being the shameless hussy she was, her gaze immediately dipped to his happy trail, although, on this guy, it really should have been called a rapture path. It started just beneath his belly button, which sat at the bottom of beautifully defined ab muscles. But they weren't the kind of abs honed from hours in the gym. No, they were natural. I do sit-ups when I damn well feel like it abs. Approachable abs. The kind you could either lick or snuggle up against, depending on your mood. Roxy lassoed her rapidly dwindling focus and yanked it higher until she met his eyes. Big mistake. The abs were child's play compared to the face. Stubbled jaw, bedhead, big Hershey-colored eyes outlined by dark black lashes. His fists were planted on either side of the doorframe, giving her a front-row seat to watch his chest and arms flex. A lesser woman would have applauded. As it was, Roxy was painfully aware of her bunny-costumed status, and even that came in second place to the fact that approachable abs was so stinking rich that he could afford to be nursing a hangover at 11 in the morning. On a Thursday. He dragged a hand through his unkempt black hair. "Am I still drunk, or are you dressed like a rabbit?" His voice was rough from sleep. Probably not his usual voice. That had to be the reason her tummy did a backflip. "I'm dressed like a rabbit." "Okay." He tilted his head. "Should I be drunk for this?" "If anyone should be drunk for this, it's me." "Good point." He jerked his thumb back toward his dark apartment. "I think there's some tequila left." "You know what? This is my life right now. How did I get here? I think I'm all set." He nodded once, as if out of respect for her decision. "So what now?" "Are you—" She consulted her slip of paper through the round eye holes. "Louis McNally?" "Yeah?"